What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. I'm doing a video today about my progression with these herbs. So, y'all saw the video earlier. I have shown three herbs from Whole Foods. We have the chlorella, we also have the spirulina, as well as the valerian. So, all three of these I've been using for about 2 days now. So these three herbs, capsules that you can get from Whole Foods, all of these. And then I also recently got these yesterday, Nettle and Cascara Sagrada. So both of these are actually Dr. Sebi recommended herbs, alkaline herbs. Nettle leaf supports healthy histamine levels and respiratory response, as well as Cascara Sagrada supports healthy elimination. So, I just feel like a renewed man, to be honest. I've had all of these and, I just feel a lot more rejuvenated all over. I'm enjoying this healing process, and especially when I'm able to get compounds that are recommended by mentors and coaches and our elders that have walked before us. It feels great to really supplement ourselves with it, to really feel, a lot better, and to see our growth, our healing process, move forward with it. And I'm grateful for it, to be honest. And I feel a lot more lighter, but also, dense, though, if that makes any sense. Like sometimes we'll feel real light, and that's great, but also it feels great when we're light and we're also like grounded, like dense. That's what I call it. So that's what I'm overcoming. That's what I'm feeling now. You know, smooth, digestion, bowel movements, you know what I'm saying? Um, Loss of anxiety, just out in public, out in real life, just not thinking as much, just, getting it done, just in our own zone, literally. Like we feel like we finally become into that own tranquil world of our own inward experience, our own brain, our own thoughts, and we see with our eyes, but we're living with our soul, through our soul. So when we're out in public, this and that, maybe some of us who are overcoming, you know, social anxiety, nervousness, all that stuff, just out being in public from whatever, working, or being at a gas station to buy something or whatever. And maybe sometimes you might constantly be, worried if someone's looking at you or you're looking at someone else, or you're just rapidly moving. But now with these herbs, as well as, a lot of other ways to help ourselves out, with plant-based foods, with going for a long walk, with being with animals, with, nurturing our family connections, our close love connections, the list goes on. But like these things really help to dial us down, turn the notch down, from the matrix world that's just rush, 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 you know, chop, 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 chop. Literally, literally. You see how it is at the barbecue places, Dickie's Barbecue, Spring Creek Barbecue, all these slaughterhouses and meat markets and whatnot. Guess what? That's what they preaching. Chop, 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 chop. They got a machine to, shred all the turkey and the ham and everything. You just put the thing in and it's shredding away, you know, French fry, all this stuff. Like you already see what this world's turned to. And it's getting you to just rush through your life like that. And that's probably why there's people that are married, they got their ring, they got their big fake photo shoot, wedding going on. They got it all broadcasted over everywhere. They bought likes, they bought followers, like all this stuff all over the place, and they just perfect, perfect, happy fairy tale couple, you know what I'm saying? And they have children now, or they're about to have children, this and that, and they're mortgaging a house on a mortgage for a house and everything, and like they got all this stuff going, but like at the same time you're able to sense out that hey, maybe some of this stuff was a little bit rushed. Some of this stuff for them was happening at an immature age, and it's going a little too fast for myself. But if that's how they want to live it, so be it. But you can already sense out different perspectives and like just use intelligence to be able to be aware of this, not to look down on it, not to look up on it, not to even waste so much energy ruminating about it, but just if it pops up, if it comes up, if you see it and like you sense some things out and you can able to infer and use discernment, and detect that, then use that intuitively, and move forward with it. You don't gotta keep ruminating on it. That's what I've learned, and that's probably why, initially I was comparing myself to those type of people, thinking I have to rush my life like that. I have to write down, oh, I'm gonna go to the court and find a lady and we're just gonna magically get married and sign all these legal documents. Oh, and then the next day I'm gonna go take out a loan for $200,000 and we're gonna start mortgaging a house for the next 60 years. Oh, next we're gonna have a child. We're gonna have a child, this and that, and for the next 9 months we're gonna be preparing to have the child. All this stuff like that. Like it doesn't work like that. It can, but it doesn't. Like things just flow. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the child thing. For real love, real child birthing, real teamwork out of love. That's not something that the man controls or the woman controls. It's like something I guess that just the universe ordains and naturally allows for it to happen, because both people, if it's when it's true, real, organic love, universal love, like whatever you want to call it, real, true love, by God, and it's true, real, then both people somehow will come to the point where both of them are ready to really create the child, make love, and have a baby. And when it's true, real love, both parents are both excited about having the baby. Both parents, the mother and the father, are both excited, happy, joyful, and willing to move forward with this together as a team, living together, taking care of each other, as a family man and as a family woman. You know what I'm saying? With no problem, with no doubt, with no turning back, with no looking back, with no resistance. No, they both are like, hey, we both love each other a lot. We both truly have overcome a lot. We both have gone through a lot together, and we both realize that we are meant for each other. Hey, now it's our turn to bring literally new life into the world and experience it together. That's how it's designed to work. Now, can you just, what I'm saying? Just allow that to happen is all I'm saying. It's not something that you force to happen. And at this present moment, I am just a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man who's alone with some dogs. So until that day comes where the universe ordains and is naturally allowing for the alignment to happen between the beautiful, lovely, soul divine reflection woman, for the connection with me to happen, for this process, that will happen when it's supposed to happen. Same thing with all this other stuff. But I learned that not rushing the stuff, not forcing it, is just key signs, indicators we can get from the universe, the people we're interacting with. If you want to go rushing it, then you might have to go another route, another crowd, or whatever. But I learned this way, we got to be set within ourselves first, So I know that was a random, deep tangent, whatever. But that's who I am, to be honest. I'm a deep guy. Have an active mind. I have an electric mind. With some great, sharply, newly tuned, circuitry, and it's still revamping, still turning up the throttle and everything. Getting this mucus and all this stuff out of me and really just healing myself. But I'm proud to where I am today to see how far I've come, from 2 years and 3 months ago, So that's that. These herbs, these whole foods, herbs, they help out a lot. These are Dr. Sabi recommended. I mean, there's a whole lot of other herbs or whole foods, like a lot of herbs, a lot of different supplements there. I just have these, and I'm doing the best I can with what I have. Because it definitely is a big investment to get these supplements and whatnot. So, make sure we have them at the right time. When we're able to invest in them. You know what I'm saying? For those of us who are coming up financially, establishing ourselves financially, all that stuff, we're doing the best with what we have, So that's what I'm doing with these. There's also different places like going to the bazaar, like here in Texas, Dallas, they have a thing called bazaar. It's a cultural thing, a lot of Latino, Spanish speaking, Mexicans, whatever you want to call it. That whole vibe, is really heavily there, at least from my own experience. And then, even other cultural environments as well. And online on Amazon, some of these people on social media influencers, they sell different supplements and herbal products and whatnot as well, for healing. So those are different routes. And there's also an herbal store. I haven't been to this herbal store, but I saw one on the way on a bus, a long time ago, many months ago, and I haven't been there yet. But that's another opportunity. And traveling out of the country, overseas, also probably is where some good herbs are and good wellness supplements and stuff like that. Because that's what I'm into. So that's why I speak about it. Because this is what my life is and what it's growing into. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live